Can I officially protest that?
You may.
Ryan is a great guy.
He's a fine citizen.
And you guys keep dogging him.
I'm Ryan Woolley.
I know.
He's the voice of the Eastern Michigan Eagles, my alma mater.
We should all take turns. I'm Ryan Woolley.
I'm Ryan Woolley.
Doesn't he do? I'm Ryan Woolley.
I'm Ryan Woolley.
I'm Ryan Woolley.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Valenti and Foster. That's us. I'm Terry Foster, and this is
Dan Leach.
You up late last night?
Just a little.
Okay.
Swizzle sticks.
For those who were not up late, the Tigers lost 3-0.
Yes, they did.
Fulmer was good.
He was.
He was solid.
As he's been pretty much all season long.
Right. So if you're looking for any drop-off, it's not there.
Michael Badass Mother Fulmer.
Right. So
He is a bad you-know-what.
Look, there are certain people who don't think the Tigers can hang on. But that's okay.
Yeah, but Terry...
And part of it is Fulmer. They think Verlander's going to turn back to bad JV. And so far, so good.
Don't you think some of those people, I don't want to even say some, I think most of those people that think the Tigers can't hang on have been that way all season, and they're just haters. I mean, yeah.
Well, not haters, but they
Disbelievers.
don't believe. Right. You don't have to believe they're going to win the World Series every year.
Terry, they won 10-12 before last night. If they had won 23 in a row, you'd have this huge section of Tigers fans in Detroit. I don't even know if you want to call them fans, but, people that love baseball and actually love the Tigers but don't believe in Brad Ausmus or don't believe in the Tigers this year, that would find something wrong with a 23-game winning streak.
Well, they will say. I can already tell what they say. Oh, geez, the Tigers, 23 in a row.
It's in spite of Brad Ausmus.
They peaked too soon, damn it. That's what they would say.
Yeah, what if, JV was the AL pitcher of the month in July? If he does it, back to back to
Which
back,
he was.
he's going to tail off. He's going to be too tired.
Right. All right, so I wanted to update you on the Tigers. However, I was listening to you, Evan, and Sully. You had a great debate in the office.
We did.
So I said, why don't we bring it to the air? Because I think this is a fascinating proposition.
And I of course, have correct on this part of the debate.
Okay.
We'll see what the people think.
Here's the deal. All right. Most of you are sports fans. Most of you are fans of Detroit.
Yep.
Michigan State, Chicago Bears, right? Okay,
Jay Cutler slaps in Detroit,
right.
Including Valenti.
When you are in everyday conversation, like, hey, Dan, how you doing?
Fantastic.
I'm Terry.
Terry, good to see you.
Good. Can you do this? The Lions, 38, the Packers, nothing. Hey, we won. Michigan State beat Alabama or lost to Alabama. We lost. We lost.
Well,
now here's the question. In everyday talk, when you're talking about a school you didn't go to, did not attend, but said, you know what? This is my school. I support them on the athletic field. Can you say we, or is it they won?
Well, listen,
Michigan, they won.
When it comes,
Michigan, we won.
We won. When it comes, I started it because I was talking about Michigan in the college. One of the things we're going to talk about this week in the college football playoff, and I said that we could get there. Now, as a broadcaster,
you're guilty of that.
All right, but as a broadcaster, when it comes to the Lions or the Tigers or the Red Wings or Pistons, I don't say we, because when you're talking on the air about that, I'm not a member of that team. But college is different. Because I've been a fan of the Wolverines since I was 0.
No, but Dan, here's your problem. Because over the course of our discussion today, you said we about 3 different colleges.
Right.
Well, you said we about Michigan. You said we about Eastern Michigan because you went there.
Right,
and you said we about UAD Mercy because you call their games.
So I think they're all valid. The reason I said we about Michigan is because my dad and grandpa went there, and I've been a Michigan fan since I can remember. Obviously, my alma mater's Eastern, and they've kind of been awful at football and basketball for a long time since I was at school with Earl Boogans and Charlie Batch. But, of course, for the Titans, too. I mean, I'm the voice of the Titans. So I think for me, stop sirening. I think for me, Those all are valid.
You did not go to Michigan. You cannot say we when talking about
I took some
Michigan.
classes there, and
class.
No, you didn't.
A class, and I sat in a bunch.
He took an Eastern class at Michigan.
But I did sit in a lot of classes. That's not my part of my argument. But my point is...
But you didn't pay for them.
I paid for one of them. But that's not why I'm saying I didn't go to Michigan. I didn't even apply there because I was enrolled somewhere else. And I think when it comes to college, because that is such a different thing than a professional team. None of us have played for a pro team. I guess Sully could have with that great arm he had. But none of us have played for a pro team. College, you can go there. Your family could have gone there. You could be a legacy. It could go back generations. So that is different, and that's why I say it for all three of those were colleges. It was a fascinating debate, though.
Way, way, way back in the day, I think when the Pistons won a championship, the Free Press had "We Win." Some people in the business had a problem with that. In Chicago and other papers have said, "We win." You are not part of the Tigers. You're not part of the Pistons. You're not part of Michigan, blah, blah, blah. So can you say we win? And if you are a fan, you're not part of the organization. You pay to get in. You pay to wear their shirts. You pay if you want to wear their jersey. They like your money, but are you really a part of an organization? Are you really part of a school if you didn't go there?
But see, doesn't that come into judging fandom, which I never try to do?
Sure.
I'm always on the other side because I have Spartan friends that I love them, and some of them are total jerks when it comes to the Michigan State stuff, and they try to get under my skin by saying, "Oh, what year did you graduate Eastern?" Or what year did you graduate Michigan?
Sure.
When you're a fan, I don't think you can judge that fandom. Now, I used to have a friend of mine that was from Miami. He was a Cowboys, Lakers, Yankees fan. All right, he's a banner chaser. That's a little different.
Right.
But when you're someone that loves a team like I've loved Michigan, all sports since I can remember, why can't I be part of that? I know I didn't go there, but Michigan is bigger than, yes, I mean, my dad went there. It doesn't count for me, but it's bigger than anything else. It's bigger than their fans.
You're part of it that you attend their games. You're part of it that you can wear their T-shirts.
Right.
I'm sure you were at the M-Den the other day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or
at midnight.
Or you haven't been, but you're going.
I haven't been yet, but I'm definitely going.
Okay, all right.
They got some cool stuff, but I'm not waiting for 24 hours for Jumpman stuff.
So here is my question for all of you. When you refer to schools, is it we? Is it them?
It's we.
Is it we? We win, or hey, Michigan won. Congrats. State
Good
won.
job. Go Sparty.
Good. Or is it I won? We won.
Well, you can't say I. Unless you play for the team, you can't say I.
I know you can't, but we.
Yes,
Is
definitely
that acceptable?
It extends out beyond the average when it comes to college. In my opinion, it does.
No,
I am curious to see.
It's a simple answer. If you went to the school or if you are on the payroll for that school, you can say we or us.
But so
Or the voice of.
Right, which
sure.
would be on the payroll.
But
Right.
this is my point, though. I get the semantic argument, but my Michigan fandom stretches way more than just calling them we. I have literally lived and died with Michigan football and basketball since I was a kid. I've cried for days after losses. It's been emotional for me. So how can someone, I'm not saying you, but how can someone...
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap!
Stop it!
248. Did you cry that night?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not that
Yes,
night,
you
but I did not.
All right.
I swear.
Can you go by we? 248-539-9797. Leach, you are a different person for the different schools. I think you can say we sometimes, but it's they sometimes.